exercises. So you saw this exercise last time. Swimmer staying on one leg and pulling stretch cords. Again, what happens here, swimmer has to keep good body position to pull stretch cords. Otherwise, she will falling from the Bosu ball. And if you don't have Bosu ball, at least you should find some other platform unstable or stay on one leg. That's also helpful. So this exercise is transition between strength on land and to the water. So next exercise also helps to transfer strength from land to the water is keeping one dumbbell in one arm in front and pulling stretch cords one arm only. Again, staying on one leg is a good exercise because it helps swimmers to develop better body position. Why keeping weight in front is good as well? Because that's the way you need to swim in the water, keeping arm strongly, not leaning on the left arm in this case. Say swimmer keeping small dumbbell in the left arm. And if you're leaning on the arm, so then you are not accelerating early in the stroke. That's why swimmers need to learn keep strong arm without leaning at the beginning on the arm. You have to lean on the body, but not on the arm at the beginning of the stroke. Next exercise, pulling one arm in Superman position. Swimmer is pulling one arm and balancing. Opposite leg is lifted in the air. So that's makes harder to balance. And you can create even more unstable environment. Basically, the more unstable position, the better. Because you don't want to stabilize your body using arms or legs on the ground. You want less stable position. So that's why you always can have choices to create different exercises that would allow athletes to keep good body position and work on strength at the same time. And eventually that will lead to better transition of swimmer strength from land to the water. Next exercise, kicking against TheraBand. See, swimmer is kicking against TheraBand. On the stomach, just to remind you from the first presentation, it's better to kick on the stomach, developing kicking than kicking on the back. The reason for that is because you want to improve more up kick. You want to kick at smaller amplitude, and kicking on the stomach, especially on unstable platform, develops good balance. In this case, unstable platform is physio ball. And kicking against TheraBand not only strengthens swimmers' muscles, but also doesn't allow to bend knees too much. What happens then? Swimmers kicking smaller amplitude, which creates less drag in the water and improves kicking technique as well as improves swimmers' muscles at the same time. And again, this exercise is closer to the water type of swimming, which helps in transition of strength from land to the water. Next exercise, swimming on the vertical swim trainer. Swimming and breathing every 3 strokes is better. If you're staying vertically on the small balance platform, which tips and rotates at the same time, and pulling against resistance, same like in swimming, you're keeping always good, straight, streamlined body position. Otherwise, your body will fall down from the platform, this balance platform, and you will not be keeping good breathing technique. And breathing technique is very important. It's complicated skill. So one arm, butterfly, keeping other arm at the side, and holding paddle with fingers. Holding paddle again with fingers, make it longer at the end of the paddle, allow swimmer swim, generate more power, move more water, and keep tighter arm, always strong and tight. You don't want a relaxed arm to enter in the water or pull a little bit relaxed arm at the beginning of the stroke. You always want to keep arm a little bit tighter, and paddle is forcing swimmers to keep with arm tighter slightly. All right. One more exercise is swimming butterfly with paddles. In this case, finger paddles, swimmer swimming with finger paddles against small parachutes, small resistance. So that's again helps swimmer to generate more power in the water, apply more power, and transfer strength from land to the water.